Hello, awesome people. I hope you are having just an absolutely amazing day today. So today I want to take a look at Under the Fey Bros. It was published in the mid-20s by H.P. Lovecraft, written by him, but it was ghostwritten for Harry Houdini, the famous magician. For you folks, this is the second time I've read it. This time it's online, which I'll link it to you for on the comments below. And then, so I picked up a free volume collection when I was in junior year in college by Del Rey Publishing, which I like because of their fantasy and science fiction. Love them lots. And the first volume was his horror stuff from his early eras that were just not more influenced by Poe, not the Dunsany stuff in his middle era. And that was the second volume. And then the third volume was just Cthulhu mythos stuff. And then I just continued to collect. I'll do a deeper dive into his mythos stuff and other things too, and his shared books and so forth. So I loved it lots. And his stuff, and then it became my favorite author from Michael Moorcock. So I picked this up, and this was in the first volume under the Pyramids. For you folks, it's not connected with the Cthulhu mythos, although it does have some sort of concepts. So it looks like we'll be in tombs, that are weird and large. Some of the endings, classic, in my opinion, words like eldritch and stuff like that. So it does have, I think, some genre concepts that are in the same thing, if you will. Then when I've gone back and reread it for the second time for you folks last night, it's a little on the longer side of time. It took me like about an hour and a half for me to knock it out, but it was fun. Over 2 hours, rather than about and over 2 days rather, and such, because it was good stuff. Liked it lots for you folks, but it was really good going back and knocking it out. It is divided into 2 parts. So you could do one part each day or each heading in 2 days, like for lunch or something like that. Knock it out that way. I think it'd be pretty fast for you if you haven't read it yet. But basically the idea here is that Harry Houdini is talking and telling of this story of his trip to Egypt. He's telling it. He was there as a tourist, and then some stuff happens, and since the title is under the pyramids, I'm sure you can figure out where it goes from the title, and no spoilers beyond that. But he winds up there with his wife and a bunch of other folks too, tourists, and they're touring the pyramids and stuff of Egypt and stuff. So it's got some great details, some great prose. It's like, Lovecraft is pretty commonly known for, so I like it lots. Good stuff like that. But basically the key concepts are happening. No spoilers, but he has some fun stuff that happens, and I like what happens. I love the ending. I think it's an absolute classic. But it can be a little longer at times. It can be a little purplish at prose at times too, with a little too much more adjectives and a little less, action. If you will, not much happens in this 2-part longer short story. And so forth. So I'm probably going to be giving this more like a 7 out of 10. It's fine. I love the ending, but it's great, and which is a great fun thing to go back to. But it doesn't really, right? The first time I liked it, but I don't remember. It didn't really sit with me, right? And the second time I've read it, I liked the ending. I was reminded of it, but it still hasn't really stuck with me a few days later, right? It's a 7 out of 10. It's great stuff. But there we are. Have you read Under the Pyramids by Lovecraft, ghostwritten by Harry Houdini? If so, what did you think, right? Your opinion is just as valid as mine. So let me know if you are, and if you agree or disagree with my 7 out of 10 talking about too, just no spoilers. I know it's more than a old, but still no spoilers. I appreciate that, thanks. And then I want to thank you so much, for taking some time out of your day and investing in watching my video, right? Because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives. We're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spend time with me, that's incredibly humbling, so thanks. And then if you like this video, why not hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon if you're feeling risky, and then let your friends know. And then this channel is named The Worst Thing About New Books. It's a quote by a French philosopher, Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about them was that they kept us from reading the old ones. And this is definitely an older classic for you folks. Older stuff like it. That was heavily, in fact, Harry Houdini said, "Can do it again," but Lovecraft wasn't interested. It's heavily influential. So I like going back and finding some of these works. And Lovecraft, absolutely a classic in his work of his time. So there you are. Thanks again, and have an amazing day.